glad to have you with us from Maverick Stadium in Logan, Utah, home to the Utah State Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Utah State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Falcons will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And that's the end of the line for the return man, but still business to attend to. A penalty marker is down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Barnes. Fires to the tight end. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This Utah State offense has it going. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Across the 45. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he'll let one fly down the left side.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
And the Aggies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Here's a heat. Blasted as he lets it go. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Aggies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the score! And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on 3rd down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical 3rd down. Whether you're running it or you're throwing it, the best players touch the ball right here.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Air Force Falcons offense will try to get something going with their first possession. we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game. What players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
And this offense coming out slow, man. It's kind of frustrating because you had that bye week last week. What do? You go back and self-scout. Look at yourself. What can I do better? And then you come out in the first quarter and you're not playing great out the gates. They got to find themselves in a little rhythm, knock off some of that bye week rust.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Lane. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Puts it out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of
to pick up the 1st down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. And the Aggies are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Bringing it back. At the 20. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. He's loose. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on 1st down. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
To throw, it's Barnes. Catch in the middle, it's Starling. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Off the play fake on 1st down. Connection to the right. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That brings him to within 1.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Reading the option, it's Johnson. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Last run didn't get much. Ball's at their own 26. Here's 2nd and 9. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Falcons need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. They finally rustle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking down the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. The 20, the 10, and he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he can be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8, throws for the tight end. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Barnes. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Sends it back in motion. Snags it quickly on the left. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Falcons line up to punt it away. Makes a catch at the 10. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Dropping back, it's Barnes. The sure hands, it's Jacobs. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the 1st down marker is. I got to get a big gain, got to get that 1st down. Nice job, great nose for the 1st down.
Give to the back. Finds his way for 3 after the 33.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Rides the back on the option to give. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
The Aggies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. On the option, it's Johnson. He has the 1st and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run the option. The pitch. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen...
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Falcons will punt this one away. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll try the run. On the move at the 30. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Dropping back, it's Barnes. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws. And it's picked off for the third time today. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
The snap sets up to throw. Touchdown, Falcons! Quick strike through the air for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for room. It's Jacobs. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Aggie. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, it's a one-possession game, down 21-13. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Utah State, 13.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. A very conservative approach here, just taking the knee and heading to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Logan so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team at Maverick Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Utah State about to kick it off to open the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here comes the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I hate being that guy to say just take a dive, don't take a hit. When the play is going absolutely nowhere, you might think about it.
First, do no harm, right? And you've already been harmed, so just don't make it worse.
Don't take those big shots unless you know it's for an important situation. Goal line, third down, touchdown.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. The Falcons are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Johnson wants to throw it. Got a man, it's Harris. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th. And the Falcons will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Wants to return it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. On the option. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
That ought to be enough for a Utah State first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way
for this offense from the 42. Running back searching for a hole. It's a running room. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. They've been running it, but now the pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Gets the back moving. Garcia to pass. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He splits the uprights. That'll cut this lead down to 5. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They want to run this quarterback. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Just got 1 on that last run. Now 2nd and 9 from their own 26. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left.
Well, they're throwing this one to the running back out on the perimeter of the field. They didn't get it to him quick enough, though, so he literally had to tap dance there on the sidelines, make sure he was in bounds when he caught it, and just pick up a few yards.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And some room to work. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. Now on the option. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. The Falcons trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He'll keep it himself. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Gotta know when to give up the play. You could tell he was out of whack, out of sorts. He's had some success rushing the football today, but nowhere to go. But at the end of the play, give it up. Don't sit there and take those extra hits. Those aren't necessary. Slide on the ground. You're not getting any positive yards anyway. Save those physical hits for those 3rd down and shorts, 4th down and shorts, red zone opportunities.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And this one sails through just inside that left upright.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Holden finds his man on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Garcia wants to throw. He's got him. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Keeps it on the draw. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Bought a little time, lets it go. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one is perfect. That'll cut this lead down to 5. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the 4th quarter.
Looking for an early chunk play. Read option to the right. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Falcons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Oh, a lot of space. There he goes. Running inside the 20. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Motion from the wideout. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Motion from the back. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, Air Force! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Garcia to pass. He wants to take the top off. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires left. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
I think at this point in the game, down 2 possessions, the passing game, you just have to be a little bit sharper. And they don't look like they're in rhythm. You saw it on that last 3rd down. I think you got to go now if you're on offense on 4th down. The sense of urgency is cranking up, but you need to be more precise in the passing game.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. On the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The option look. He'll pull it on the read. Wide open. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Falcons. job by the back on the option. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
Quarterback on the keeper. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Davis. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Well, you don't see this very often. So much for fighting until the bitter end as they'll take the unvictory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just